Think you know Captain America? Think again. In the next few minutes, we'll reveal the darkest and most shocking secrets of Marvel's most iconic superhero. From hidden passages in the comics, controversial decisions, moral dilemmas, and choices that nearly destroyed everything he stood for, to truths the films never revealed. Prepare to discover that the symbol of freedom and justice has dark sides few know about. Stay until the end, because each revelation will forever change the way you view Steve Rogers and Captain America's legacy. Even though he's Marvel's idealized hero, Captain America carries secrets that not even the most dedicated fans know. One of them involves his ethical decisions during World War II. Steve Rogers is always portrayed as the perfect soldier, but in the comics, there are controversial moments where he questions and even follows orders that led to the deaths of innocent people. This shows a more human and fallible side of the Captain and makes us wonder, to what extent can the ideal of justice justify the sacrifices he makes? Another dark secret is his relationship with HYDRA, the villainous organization he swore to fight. In some alternate storylines, Captain America is revealed to be an undercover agent or, in twisted universes, even controlled by HYDRA. These shocking storylines have made fans question the hero as moral compass and show how even the symbol of hope can be corrupted in extreme circumstances. Steve Rogers' personal life also holds dark secrets. Before becoming the super soldier, he lived in poverty, faced discrimination, and lost close friends. This history is explored in dark ways in the comics, showing that Captain America's bravery comes not from powers or serum, but from resilience in the face of suffering. Personal tragedy shaped his future decisions and often resulted in morally ambiguous choices. One of the most controversial moments in the comics involves Captain America's confrontation with his own allies. There are stories in which he clashes with the Avengers, questioning decisions he considers morally wrong. In some versions, these fights nearly lead to the group's destruction. It is frightening to realize that Marvel's most trusted hero can sometimes be a threat to his own friends, when justice conflicts with loyalty. Another shocking secret involves Steve Rogers and time manipulation. In some stories, he travels back in time to alter events and prevent catastrophes, but each alteration has grave consequences. He inadvertently causes deaths, political crises, and drastic changes in alternate realities. These stories show that Captain America is not only an unbeatable hero, he is also vulnerable to the consequences of his choices and is sometimes responsible for tragedies unseen by the public. Furthermore, few know that Captain America was once nearly corrupted by the power of the super soldier serum. Some comics explore darker versions of Steve Rogers, where he becomes authoritarian or obsessed with justice, going against those he is supposed to protect. These stories remind us that even the greatest heroes have inner flaws, and that power without moral limits can become a destructive force. One of the most intriguing secrets concerns the vibranium shield. Besides being a weapon, it has symbolic and psychological implications. In some narratives, the shield carries such a heavy burden of responsibility that it influences decisions and pressures Steve Rogers to act in extreme ways. The shield isn't just physical protection. It's a moral burden, a constant reminder that Captain America's every action has profound consequences. It's also worth highlighting Captain America's ideological conflicts. In modern comics, he's forced to confront dilemmas such as the government imposing restrictions on heroes, the divide between freedom and control, and the manipulation of information. These stories show that the symbol of American justice is infallible, and that even heroes can be pressured into dark choices that challenge their moral code. Finally, there's the psychological legacy of being a hero extended in time. Steve Rogers lived decades outside his time, lost friends and loved ones, and witnessed wars and destruction. These experiences leave deep scars, showing that Captain America, despite all his physical and moral strength, carries traumas and burdens that no one can imagine. The perfect hero on the outside is human and vulnerable on the inside. These are just some of Captain America's darkest secrets that you probably never knew. Behind the symbol of freedom and justice lies a man with moral dilemmas, controversial decisions, personal losses, and profound vulnerabilities. Steve Rogers proves that even the greatest heroes have dark sides, making his story even more fascinating and complex. If you were surprised by these revelations, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment about which secret shocked you the most, and share it with your friends. After all, every Marvel fan deserves to know the darker side of their favorite heroes.